Hello and welcome my shoe body bops, it's SJB here. We're currently playing another brick, which is an advanced map by the way. We're playing on chimps mode right now. We've got a fairly interesting conglomerate of crap up in the front here. Stupid boomerang, a stupid wizard, not so stupid Oben, a random dart monkey, and then the clear-cut winner of the day, this random dartling gun which we are forcing ourselves to get early in the game. Not usually a good strategy by the way. We're forcing ourselves to get an early Hydra Rocket Pods, and there's one reason why. One silly reason why. Hydra Rocket Pods not only got a buff, but it got a huge freaking buff. Alright? We gotta read this off to you guys because it's absurd. Okay? I don't wanna be beating around the bush here. This is the only tower that got changed as far as the Dartling gun is concerned. To me, Ray of Doom got like a slight thing. But Hydra Rocket Pod explosion damage goes from 1 to 2. Doubling his overall output of explosion damage. It doesn't necessarily mean you're going to actually get double the damage out of him, but those explosions do a significant chunk of damage for this guy, and I have a feeling this is going to be a really good tower. Like, really good. Really freaking good. So I'm going to, like, just build a couple of them. Just, like, see how good they're going to work and see if we can spam a couple of rock pods and, like, make them worthwhile. But we shouldn't rely on them in their entirety. So I'm going to go for an extra Moab press here to help us out against the Moab. I'm going to go for probably some weird Spike Factory action in the back here, just to make sure nothing sneaks through. And then I think I'm going to go for like a little bit of Wizard action as well, but I do want to focus on my Hydra Rocket Pods, at least for a while. So let's check this out. First Moab. Okay. Boomerang does a good job. Hydra Rocket Pods without any micro. Oh, it's delicious. You love to see it, man. Love to see it. If you don't love it, you don't love to see it. You've got a problem. Big, huge, like, what are you doing in life, man? Are you depressed? You sad? Most of us are. It's true. It's okay. Don't worry about it. We'll be sad together. And then, you know, the cool thing about being sad together is by the end of it, you're usually much less sad. It's great. It's what having friends is for. All right, we're going to go for a double dip in here. We're going to go for another Hydra Rocket Pods because this double damaging is just freaking amazing. I think I do want to buff him. Ooh. Now, we could go cray-cray. We could, like, get a Monkey Commerce and, like, make him super cheap or something. But I think we don't really need the middle path. We don't need the middle. We could have, you know what? Screw it. Let's, I don't know if this is a good idea. Oh, I kind of hate myself for even thinking that this is an okay idea. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going to go for a quick Monkey Commerce. We could have done it earlier, but yeah, what are we going to do? Now we can get Hydra Rocket Pods for cheaper. I still think the best option for us is definitely the bottom path here. It's not like significantly amazing, but it is something. And then we're going to go for the bigger radius and the juggle drums here to get us our extra attack speed. And of course, we want some buffs, and we can buff this with a little elk or something, a little elky poo, and see how we're doing. So far, I'm gonna try to do a no micro strategy with my Hydra Rocket Pods, so I don't have to like maneuver them around and make them like do things and stuff like that. I just want to make sure that they're doing something for me, and I am not going to just spam them. All right, I think that's one of my biggest weaknesses, one of my biggest problems. Is when I'm having fun with a certain tower, I'm like, well, what happens if I get 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 of them? Like, how good are they if you get that many of them? And then I lose around 98 because I'm an idiot. So we're going to try to, like, actually go, like, one level deeper, probably getting a MAD or something. Maybe even get a couple of Rocket Storms here, which are admittedly kind of expensive still. 6 grand. They're good, don't get me wrong. Pretty effective, but 6 grand. What's a MAD cost these days? $70,000 in chimps mode. Okay, maybe not going to get a MAD. That's pretty expensive. We're probably better off going for a Moab Dom or an Archmage, which also is pretty good right now. Either which way, okay, I think 3 of them is pretty fair. I'm not gonna build. I'm not gonna build a 4. I promise. I will not build a 4 with Hydra Rocket Pods today, unless I'm really feeling it. In fact, this one we're gonna just do it. We're gonna go for a Laser Shocker. All right, not that I think it's gonna be better that much, but get that extreme accuracy and maybe a little extra laser shock damage might not hurt us. Okay, alright. It's probably not a good idea, though. Probably better off going for a bottom path because you get more explosions out of the bottom path. Oh, that was such an idiotic play from me. We'll check out the pop count at the end because they're pretty close right now. By the end of the game, like, you'll really see them, like, pile up, and they should be pretty relatively even here. Except for, by Alchem. Well, we gotta Alchem. Alright, well, we're not going to have a good pop count by the end of the game here, but we're going to Alchem anyways. Perishing Potions. We could go double dip in here. It's not even a good idea. All right, now, for sure, these guys will be pretty much elked all the time. No, not even close. What the heck? We need 3 elk. We need an elk per Hydra Rocket Pods? That is pretty absurd. I did not realize. But okay, we're going to go for 3 of them then, I guess. This is, again, not efficient. This is not usually the way you'd want to play this game. But I do want to, like, look up the pop cuts at the end of the game and be like, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. So we got 10K. We got 10. Ooh. Oh, no, that's 22. 22K, 11K, and 3K, which by the end of the game, again, not going to be a huge deal here. But, you know, within 20,000 pops of each other here at this point. All right, we got round 63 coming up. This is our first, like, real test here. Can they handle it? Can they hang on? Without any micro. Do trees, but I don't want to. I'm not gonna. And so far, Moab pop power is also pretty good. Let's slow this down just to kind of see. Oh, yeah, easy. I was, like, kind of worried there for a second. Where do they get popped? I kind of want to slow this down. Where do they get popped? They could do about here. That feels pretty fair. I mean, round 63 is beef-tastic. Huge. Mungishly beef-tastic. All right, I feel pretty comfy. I think we're going to save up some money. I'm going to beat round 65 for y'all, just because it's kind of a good thing to do. And I'm going to skip a bunch of rounds. I'm going to go probably into the mid-70s. I almost always skip rounds 66 to 74 or 75, because I just feel like those are really easy rounds. They're not really automatically easy, especially on the expert maps, but with a no micro strategy that I got going on for myself right now, with my random triple alchemist strategy like an idiot, it should go pretty good, I think. Or just out of curiosity, though, let's check the pop count now before we go too crazy. So we've got 40,000, we've got 22,000. Somehow this one has it's still been doubled. Yeah, it's more. It's a lot more. And only 15,000. Okay, so it does look like this guy's probably a little bit weaker. And usually the way this works is, by the way, if you're not sure, Laser Shock is usually better against a single target, worse against multiple targets. 95% of the time, you want something that's better against all the targets rather than a single target, except for, like, bad stuff. Okay, I've been talking too much. We're going to see you guys in a couple rounds. I think a pretty fair reference, though, is the fact that Hubert here, our Moab Press, we spent significantly less money on him. We did not alchemize him. He is in a more optimal location, of course. He's got 50,000 pops already. Pretty good against Moabs. Pops decent amounts of balloons. 50K, though. 76 goes down breezy. Like, unbelievably breezy. That's, again, compared to 53, compared to 30K, 50, and 82. So nothing absurd. Again, not optimized. I'm not aiming or anything like that, but it's just a fun little note. And Open by himself, our hero, 28K. I think it really just shows off the power of the Moab Press, just to do everything. Pops a lot of balloons, does Moab damage, but not only damage, but also Moab slowdown altogether for a very low price. This is one of the best towers in the game still. There's no arguing about that at all. No matter if you get faster rings or the glaives, he's good. It's really good. So I haven't had a micro at all. Haven't used trees, haven't used thorns or anything like that. It might seem a little bit boring to all of y'all, but what I want to do is I want to do something a little fancy. Instead of saying, I'm going to get blank, what I'm going to do is I'm going to see how long can we survive with what we have before I have to buy something. And if that means we lose, I don't really care. It's Chimps mode, but I don't need black Chimps metal, so we'll let ourselves die here. And then we'll see how much money we have, because we could go again Moab Dom if we want to, and I think that's going to be a pretty good combo to have. This deletes all the Moabs, these guys delete all the Bloons on the inside, but we'll see if they eventually get overwhelmed with reinforced ceramics or not. So far, though, it does not seem to be a thing. They're just dying very easily. Yes, Open's doing a little bit of something, Boomerang's doing a little bit of something. These guys are really where it's all at, though. Okay, oh my god, though. This is the first one we're seeing. Looks pretty good, I think. Definitely getting to the point where we're fairly weak against these guys. Balloons, as soon as the Moabs pop, they die. I mean, they're not getting anywhere. It's freaking awesome. I love it. All right, first, free play rounds, 81 plus. The Balloons are getting stronger now. I don't see an issue. I just don't see an issue. I think we might go up to round 90, possibly, without having to do anything here, unless the Oh My Gods get us. Okay, I'm thinking maybe 85, maybe 87. Maybe might get us here. But if not, but again, I've got the money from Moab Dump, but I could, if I wanted to go fancy pants on you guys, get a Rock Storm and a Mat. Okay, I'm not saying I'm going to do that, but I at first I said there's no way I'm affording that amount of money. Now I'm thinking, maybe, baby. Maybe, baby. All right, this is what I was worried about. 85. Somehow the Moab press is still doing great. And don't forget, Oben is leveling up too. So he's doing something. But again, he's not really an optimal Oh My God popper either. I haven't had to use any crap. This is kind of ridiculous. I'm not going to lie to you guys. 70 grand. This is an advanced map. I'm not microing. I'm not doing anything at all. Hydra Rocket Pods is now... is it broken? Is it officially actually broken to do double damage on these things? The question... I think... I'm not saying that I'm incorrectly remember this, but it's possible that this used to be the thing. Ninja Kiwi halved it, and I was like, oh crap, Hydra Rocket Pod's done. And then they changed it back. It's like, maybe 1.5 damage. Like, how do you do that? You can't. You can't do 1.5. You can make each dart do like 1 damage, then 2 damage, then 1 damage, then 2 damage. Like, you could do something like that, but I don't know if it's even worthwhile. Like, is that something that should happen, or do they need to like rework Hydra Rocket Pod speed or something? I don't know. All right, 88 still going down here. Of course, we cannot pop the DDTs. There's no chance, in my opinion, that we'll be able to pop the DDTs, but that's not even their fault, right? It's not even a thing that we should even have to remotely think about here. But I'm curious, do we at least pop them a little bit because we got Alex on them? Oh, Bloons! Finally sneak through on 89, but the Spike Factory saves the day with 25 pops. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to throw down trees because I'm just not sure if it's going to help out at all, but maybe it'll help out a little bit. DDT. Oh, DDT. DDTs get sucked up. Yeah! All right, we survive another one, but this time with an ability. Okay, fair enough. We're at 80 grand so far. We're definitely getting to the point where we're getting overwhelmed. It's just not there yet. And don't forget, Hydra Rocket Pods, well, pretty good on this map. I think you could do a lot better job on a lot of other maps. Let's be honest. The nice thing about this one is a straight line, so it's lack of micro, which means I'm lazy. I like that aspect of the game, but if you're willing to micro and plan like slightly... Oh, crap. Look at this. We got some reinforced Moabs finally causing some chaos for us. A Bloon sneaks through, a couple more sneak through. Dart Monkey cleaning up in the back with Oben randomly sniping these things. Go, little wolves, go. Go, little wolves, go. I'm going to blow the trees. I'm blowing the trees again. Why the heck not? Right on some Oh My Gods and everything. But we got DDTs coming up again on round 93. I think that's where it's got to be the end, right? It might have been the end there if I didn't trees. But 93, we got DDTs in the middle of all this crap. I don't see it happening. And finally, we get taken down, but honestly, they got damaged pretty good. We got 90 grand. So I don't know what the best DDT popper in the game is right now, but if I want to... I want a tower to slow them down. I think Icicle Impale is the best thing for me to do. Moab Press is possible, you know, or Moab Dom is possible. We could have used him, but I think this is a more like still trying to make sure that these guys are doing something kind of strategy. And I think that if we aim the camos in particular, this will just freeze them right in place, let the Hydra Rocket Pods still do that damage, which they can do because they're out, and DDTs are now nothingness to us. That should be an easy round 95 and still be a pretty easy round 99, I think. All right, Overwhelm's still possible, but it looks pretty good here. And the Icicle Impale is nice too because Oben works really well with them. Boomerang still works pretty okay with him. And technically, about Wizard, which has 6,000 pops, should work out okay with them too if I decided to upgrade him. And which way, we do have the ability to get a Moab Dom, so if we got to change anything, it's going to be around 100 Moab Dom. That's my thought process here. So if we can survive until round 98 with what we currently have, I would just be like flabbergasted. My mouth would be dropped to the floor, just fall off. And my tongue would roll down like in the cartoons and just be like, ugh, and you'd step on my tongue. And that's my kink, and I'd be like, oh, I don't know. I'm not really sure. It's kind of weird. But it's YouTube, so we can't say that. Definitely not a thing. Definitely not. Definitely. All right, here we go. Round 96. Another beef-tastic level here. This is Costco level beef right now. The problem is we are getting to Meat Factory beef on round 98, and I'm not sure if we can handle the factory. Okay. Big Chunks is, oh my god, slow him down, keep him in play, let the Hydra Rocket Pods do the work. Pop count-wise, by the way, 145k! Freaking ridiculous! Oben, still not even as much as this guy. This, what, $3,000-ish tower? $4,000-ish thousand. 4, 5, 5, he's like 5,000. He's not super mega cheap. 133k for my Ice Tower here, obviously doing great. Hydra Rocket Pods again. Interestingly enough, 321, 361, and 433. So I think this guy's elked more than the other guys for some reason. Not really sure why. Maybe he's in a slightly better straight line position to pop more balloons. But if we compare these two, It's a small difference. Not huge. Not as big as I thought it would have been. 40,000 is not a big deal at this point in the game. It could be chalked up to just positioning or something. All right, the beef. The beef factory. Let's see what we got. Oh, Bloons are sneaking through. Open, snipe them. Snipe them, Open. All right, we're going to trees. Trees. All right, randomly Dart Monkey saving the day here. Bananas all over the place. Randomly, we pop another couple Bloons with our Dart Monkey in the back. Spike Factory still trying to hang on. Another Ceramics taking through. Spike Factory saves it again. Thank you, Spike Factory. You've been the best tower that I've ever built in my entire life. All right. We're going to use Oben's Thorns here. They're going to have to do absolutely freaking nothing. But we are going to survive around 98 with our 3 Hydra Rocket Pods with $81,000 left over. We do around 99 as well. Looks pretty good. As long as you don't get overwhelmed, they're all bundled up together. It's exactly what we want. The explosion's going to do more damage together. We get one random Bloons take it through here, but Spike Factory saves the day again. Okay. There is a 0 chance we take down the bad, I believe. There's 0 chance we take down the bad. 0 chance we take down the bad here. Which is fine, unless it's probably too late, but I'm just curious. Can we save the day here? All right, get back to targeting. I don't have a mad ability yet. Oh, I don't think we're going to get it in time. Mad ability. Mad ability. Save the day. Oh, holy crap. Oh, almost. If I trees in time, I probably could have made that happen. But unfortunately, we're just going to have to actually just kind of play this from the beginning and just take it down super mega easily. And there it is, guys. Hydra Rocket Pods are clearly one of the best towers in the game right now. We could have easily done a much cheaper way to kill the bad if we wanted to like see how high we could save with our money. But saving up nearly $90,000 and then another $80-something thousand is just crazy. Just a chips mode. This is not like we're farming a bunch of money here. This is like legit real money with real towers in the game, and we do it very, very well. Obviously, if you guys enjoyed, you can do a couple things for me. You can first of all use my creator support code. I don't know if you guys know how this works, but for every single thing that you guys buy in the game, I get a cut of it, and it really is a large source of my income right now. So I, again, just want to give you guys a big heart and a big shout out and say thank you to all of you for like keeping my channel alive and keeping me alive through this tough time in my life. And I wish I could say thank you more. I really do. I wish I could say thank you more. But it's that easy. You just type in SJB. If you decide to buy anything, no pressure. Use the code and it'll help me out a lot. Any which way, you can like the video, you can subscribe if you want to, and obviously have a super duper delicious day.